Good day everyone, I'm Angel Monica de Cuenca. At this juncture, I'll be discussing to you the Article 14 to 17. Article 14 tackles Spain authority to appoint consular officers in territories whose sovereignty has been either relinquished or ceded as per the terms of the treaty. This provision reflects the diplomatic and trade relations between the two nations at the time of its signing. It grants Spain the right to maintain consular representation in these areas, ensuring that its citizens and interests are protected and promoted. The inclusion of such a provision underscores the mutual recognition of the importance of consular services and diplomatic relations between the United States and Spain following the conclusion of hostilities. The Article 15 of the Treaty of Peace between the United States of America and the Kingdom of Spain addresses a crucial aspect of trade relations between the two nations. It stipulates that for a period of 10 years, both countries agreed to provide equal treatment to each other's merchant vessels when it comes to various port charges, encompassing entrance and clearance dues, light dues, and tonnage duties. This provision ensures that neither party will discriminate against the other's merchant vessels in terms of fees and charges, thereby promoting fair and equitable trade practices. One noteworthy aspect of this article is the provision for termination. It states that either government can choose to end this agreement with 6 months' notice to the other. This termination clause demonstrates the flexibility of the treaty and the acknowledgement that circumstances or political considerations may evolve over time, requiring adjustments to the terms of trade. Article 16 of the Treaty of Peace between the U.S. of America and the Kingdom of Spain concentrate on the specific obligations of the U.S. concerning Cuba. This article makes a clear distinction that any commitments made by the U.S. towards Cuba are applicable during its occupation of the island. In essence, it highlights that the U.S. responsibilities towards Cuba are contingent upon its control over the country. Furthermore, the article outlines a crucial transition mechanism. It states that upon the termination of the U.S. occupation of Cuba, the U.S. will take the initiative to advise any government established on the island to assume the same obligation that the U.S. had undertaken. This provision reflects the intention of the treaty to ensure a smooth transfer of responsibilities and governance in Cuba, promoting stability and continuity after the U.S. relinquishes control. Article 17 outlines the process of ratification for the treaty. It states that the treaty must be ratified by the President of the U.S. with the advice and consent of the Senate, as well as by Her Majesty the Queen Regent of Spain. The ratification were to be exchanged in Washington within 6 months from the date of the treaty, or earlier if possible. This article reflects the formal and procedural aspect of international agreements. The treaty was indeed ratified by both parties, and the ratification were exchanged in Washington on April 11, 1899. As indicated in the text, President William McKinley made the treaty public to ensure that every article and clause would be faithfully observed and fulfilled by the U.S. and its citizens. The historical document signed in Paris on December 10, 1898, played a significant role in ending the Spanish-American War and marking a new chapter in the relationship between the United States and Spain.